It seems pretty generic YA to me. Nothing's really grabbing my attention as for now. Oh my god, how cute! Honestly, not a great showing. Hello, my angels. Guess who has COVID? It's me. This is my 3rd day off work, but Fairyloot has arrived, so I will not be filming my unboxing. So today, we're going to forgive this, we're going to forgive this, and we're gonna forgive everything that's gonna happen in this video. Because, you know what? I don't care. I just want to unbox my Fairyloot, and I want to give you guys my reactions like I usually do. I do have blocked nose. My voice probably sounds weird. We're just rolling with it. I'm here, let's just move on. So, this is June's Fairyloot, and I do want to make a little comment about June's Illumicrate and let you guys know I will not be unboxing this month's Illumicrate. I skipped the June Illumicrate because I have read into the issues that are surrounding the book that's been chosen. I have made the decision that even if I did read the book that came, that I would not be able to see past the issues that people have brought up. I am going to link below some resources, so like tweets and reviews and things. Honestly, the best resource you could use is just going to Goodreads and looking at the Goodreads page for it. I don't want to spoil that book's name right now because obviously if you're watching this, you aren't here for Illumicrate spoilers, you're here for Fairyloot spoilers. But if you do need to know what the book is, you can go to @EaterOfStories, which is an Instagram account that spoils all book things, and go back to the June announcement and find out what it was and stuff like that. So there are ways to find out what the book is. Also, feel free to DM me if you want on Twitter, or like if you're on my Patreon Discord, I can put it in spoiler tags for you, something like that. But feel free to ask me as well. Essentially, there are a lot of issues with the way a black character is treated in that book, and I personally am uncomfortable reading that book now, considering the reactions of the author as well. Not that there are bad reactions, but more of just like defensive reactions and not really taking on any responsibility or any, responsibility is kind of all I can really say. I'm not cancelling that author, I'm not like saying I'm never ever going to read from them, but that book in particular, I don't feel like I would be able to enjoy knowing that it's hurt people and wouldn't be able to see past that issue. So that is the reason that I skipped June's Illumicrate. I also did realise that the mug was going to be from a particular fandom. I think they did announce it, but I'm not going to say what it is right now. Again, you're not here for Illumicrate spoilers, but the mug is a fandom I don't like, and the book jacket is a fandom I don't like. These are items they have announced, so that's not spoilers, hopefully for you. So the fandoms weren't great for me either, so first time I've skipped this year, first time I've skipped in a while actually. I've not skipped June's Fairyloot because I think there's 2 books in this month. I actually remember being quite excited for this book. Okay, so the very first thing I can see is a Rin trinket dish. There's only so many trinket dishes I can take. I love the Poppy War though, so let's see what this looks like. Okay, this is very good looking. I do like this. So there we go, there is the Rin trinket dish. Love the kind of clouds around the edge. It looks like the artwork is a little bit more detailed in the face compared to the actual cover, which is a bit more of like inky outlines. This is really nice, but again, there are only so many trinket dishes. Only so many trinket dishes I can use. I've got one, like a Medusa one I'm using that's from Illumicrate. But out of any trinket dishes that I would maybe keep versus sell, I would probably keep this one because I do really like the Poppy Wall. I think from Fairyloot so far I have this, I have Addie LaRue, and I have a James Herondale one, which is one of the newer Shadowhunters ones. So out of those, the James Herondale one would possibly be the one I'd get rid of. The Addie LaRue one, to be fair, I do want to I want to put it in like a little, you know, like a display thing and put it by my Addie LaRue thing. But I do like that they're kind of keeping in the theme of having it like black with like a sort of coppery rose gold-ish background. They're kind of doing that with all of their things, but I do also like then that on top they've got like a person. I think they have done that with the James and Addie as well. They've got like a sort of black and white or grey and white person on top then. I do really like it. I do really like it. There is a scratch on mine, but otherwise it seems pretty good quality to me. Oh, what is that? There's like some plastic on the back. Oh, weird. Yeah, I mean, Trinket dishes, nice. Seems like they're going for a theme of having a series of this. But again, Trinket dishes are something, unless they start giving you like things that you can put them into display, it's not easy to display. Oh, I think it's wrapped. Right, hang on. I'm gonna get the shit everywhere otherwise. So this is the second book, or the first book technically that I'm holding up, and this is Twin Crowns. This is a really nice edge. We're actually quite spoiled with this. We don't tend to get a stenciled edge with secondary books. The Waterstones editions, I know they are red and green, and they come with, I think it possibly is the same stenciled edge, but red and green. One Throne, Two Princesses. It seems pretty generic YA to me, because this is two sisters, one crown. One of them is heir to the throne and trained from birth to fear the witches that killed her parents. And then the other one was stolen from the palace at birth, and she is the secret sister no one knows about. She plots to usurp the princess in order to protect the witches who raised her. So yeah, it seems pretty generic YA to me. Also very big for YA though. Like, this is a thick paperback for YA in my opinion. Also, not a standalone because I can see Twin Crowns 2 at the back. This is 500 pages. That is long for YA. I'm sorry, that is long. Also the spine, can you hear that? That is kind of the mark of like a not very well bound book. If it's making those noises, it sounds like. It's also very stiff, and the spraying isn't super done well. That bit at the top there, can you see there's a white bit? There's a white gap at the top. So this is not the best quality. I'll be honest, I probably am not gonna read this. 500 pages worth of generic YA is not really what I have time for, but if I hear some really good reviews, I might give it a go. Honestly, the synopsis that's given is not really like much to go off. I would say it gives you a very generic overview. So if I heard some tropes that were in it, maybe I would maybe be a bit more interested, but nothing's really grabbing my attention as for now. Okay, so next up we have, it's this stuff. I hate this stuff that they put in. I really wish they wouldn't use it. This sleeve feels dirty. There's like bits on it. Ugh. Anyway, this is inspired by the Atlas 6. That's the back. Oh yeah, okay, so there is two different sides to it. They just look quite similar. This actually looks a lot like the cover of the original, which maybe they're kind of harking back to that and trying to give something that people can have to keep, like to commemorate like the original cover or something. The Atlas 6, knowledge is carnage, you can't have it without sacrifice. It's just like kind of check the inside. Oh, the inside is quite a nice fleece. I've never really felt that kind of inside before. That's interesting. So it's like a fleece inside and then more of like a PVC kind of outside. I wouldn't say that like this is a particularly inspired design, but it's nice. I like that it's different on both sides. It's not just like one same thing on both sides of it. I'm actually currently reading the Atlas 6 because it's for my deity book club on Patreon. I think I'm only about 20% in, but I'm enjoying what I've read so far. But yeah, this is nice, it's fine. I wouldn't say it's like anything mind-blowing, but it's good. Moving on, I'm trying to keep everything in the same place because I'm filming in bed because this literally just arrived and I rose from the dead and I was like, I have to film my unboxing. Surely that we have like at least 3 items left. We've only been on three things. 2 items we've done so far. Okay, this is Sting page flags. Oh my god, how cute! Okay, so this is from Lord of the Rings, or also The Hobbit, whatever you would like to say, because this item is in both books. So it kind of looks like this. And then you can open there. So these are page flags, so like tabs that you would put in your book. You know, like if you're tabbing a book, usually you'd tab things and underline things. I like that it goes in, like it kind of has the evolution of when, you know, when orcs are nearby and it becomes blue. If anyone doesn't know, this is a sword in Lord of the Rings that starts glowing blue whenever orcs are nearby. I don't know if it's enemies or orcs. I think I feel like it was specifically orcs, but now that I say that out loud, that seems really niche. So possibly just enemies. I read the first one ages ago, so I can't quite remember, but I'm sure lots of you will know in the comments. So please let me know. I can't remember if it's orcs or enemies. I feel like some of these are printed really badly though. Like when I look at them properly, I don't know if you guys can see. I'll hold it as close as I can. But like some of them, you can tell the sword bit isn't quite lined up with the edge properly of the actual flag. Does that make sense? Like there's more space there versus here versus somewhere else, which obviously like it's not the end of the world, but it does kind of show like there's not really a uniformity here, which is disappointing. But I do like the little kind of tab form that it's come in as well. I think that's quite clever, especially like covering it up because that'll keep them on there. Sometimes I struggle with tabs like falling off things or falling off the like cardboard or plastic they're on. So hopefully that little chapter thing here will like keep them face down. I will be honest though, like I wouldn't really know what I would use these for. I'm not a really big fan of page flags that aren't colored or aren't like slightly see-through, because I tab pages based on like the colors of like pink is romance, blue is something sad, green is something that made me laugh or something like that. So like I don't really know what I would use these for, as in like what would I tab using this, like, and why would I use like the bottom one versus the second one up? Do you know what I mean? I feel like it's quite hard to distinguish. I would use them maybe as decoration on like a journal page, I would say. They would also probably flip up a bit. Do you know what I mean? They wouldn't be flat on the page. I'm not sure. I'm sure I can find some kind of use for them. I mean, again, please let me know in the comments what you would use these kinds of tabs for. I feel like I'm not very creative, and that's my issue. I feel like other people could probably come up with 1,000 ways to use these, but I'm just like, eh. Okay, so we only have 3 items there. Big items. So I'm gonna try and look beneath. Okay, this is becoming, I think, usual to have 3 bigger items. I mean, actually, this counts as a paper item to me. And then we get 2 paper items, one of those paper items being the tarot cards for the month. And for me, this is very obviously from Blood and Ash, so Poppy and what's his fucking name? Hawk? I don't even remember his name. And then Kieran. It's not like saying, oh, there we go. We have Kieran and we have Poppy and Hawk. Yep, happy with that. Love the artwork as usual. It's the brand new tarot card set, so gorgeous. And then we usually have a print. Ooh, she has like a clockwork eye. So this might be Cinder or Cryer's War or something like that. I will look it up. So this is the print, nothing on the back. And then we do have the spoiler card for the month. And I forgot to say the theme, but the theme was Chosen Ones. Rin, definitely some kind of chosen one. Frodo, and even by argument, like Bilbo, kind of chosen one. Atlas 6, definitely chosen ones. Even I would say Poppy is kind of like a chosen one in this. I'm going to look up what this is. So this is Adelina, the Young Elite series by Marie Lu. I have not read this. I don't think I'm interested in reading this. I heard about it a while ago and I was just a bit like, not for me. It does seem very kind of old school YA. I think I still have a pin, like a Young Elites pin. If anyone really likes the Young Elites and wants me to send them this print and a pin I have, let me know. You can just pay for shipping because I don't want them. I really don't. But yeah, let me know. That's all I have for the items. Honestly, not a great showing, but I've seen better. We have 3 paper items. I mean, I guess the tarot cards, we won't count that because they come in every box. So like 2 out of the 5 being paper items. If also they're trying to do a print in every box, let's say they already have 2 paper items every month. So why are they doing another thing like this? Why not replace the print with this and then do something else bigger? I don't know. I'm not like super happy. Although we did get another book, I just realized. So that's actually probably fair that they've done 3 paper items and then, so actually I kind of take it back a little bit. Although, because there is an extra book, I hope they haven't skimped on the stenciled edge for this. because I've just received their adult Fairyloot and I wasn't, Do you know what? I'm fucking sick of this. I really am. I really actually am sick of it. I know some of you don't care about stenciled edges, but unfortunately I do. Fairy Scoop, the author interview. Oh wait, there are stenciled edges. Am I just blind? Oh, okay, they're just very faint. Here we have the author letter that has a print of a character on the back, which is what we usually get. And then we have obviously the bookmark that matches the spoiler card, which I always really like. At this point, I feel like Fairyloot are just upping their game a bit more than Illumicrate. Like, they just have a lot more coming in the box. Okay, so I have to say this is my second favourite colour. So my first favourite colour is purple, which is great for me because Fairyloot fucking loves purple. Everyone complains, but I fucking love purple. And my second favourite colour is yellow. I fucking love yellow, and I really, really like this kind of mustard yellow that's on the cover. Now, I'm going to show you the edges. So it is kind of hard to see, but there are stenciled edges. They seem to be like lemons. Oh yeah, it looks like lemons on the cover as well. I actually really like this cover. I love that it's like kind of like a lemon tree coming up, and there's like stuff like tangled in the branches, like the book, the dagger, and then it's like a little mountain type thing. I actually really like this cover. I like yellow and I like lemons. And the main character is called Alessa. Her gift from the gods is supposed to magnify a partner's magic, not kill every suitor she touches. Now, with only weeks left until a swarm of demons devours everything on her island home, she's run out of time to find a partner and stop the invasion. So a powerful priest convinces the faithful that killing her is the island's only hope. Then her own soldiers try to assassinate her. She's desperate to survive. She hires Dante. What a cliche name. He's a cynical outcast marked as a killer, and she hires him to become her personal bodyguard, but rebellion explodes outside the gates. Okay, so seems like maybe bantery, bodyguard, princess-esque romance. The edges are weirdly green, like limey green, like underneath the light that I'm in. It's probably not obvious on camera, but probably they had to do that to make the yellow stencil show up. So I'm not too mad at it. I'm gonna take the thing off. I really like the colour underneath. I really like this kind of brown. I really think it matches the cover. This is under the cover. I'm not overly keen on this. I don't think it's that good underneath here. It's fine, I guess. It matches the side profile of this underneath. One thing I'm really loving about Fairyloot is the end papers that they've been doing this year. Because you get one different artwork on each end. So you have the, I assume, Alessa there, and then you have, I assume, Dante there. So I do really like that they do that. I really respect that they get two different artworks commissioned. I'm happy with that. I'm always happy with that. Properly signed. Let's go. I love the lemons. I'm loving the lemon theme. There's a lemon there. I'm quite excited to read this. I have a feeling I'm gonna like it. Oh, there's like Italian stuff, or is it just Latin? Alla fine dell'inizio. Yeah, that's Italian. Yeah, okay, I do like the Italian side of things. That'll be cool as well. Yeah, I'm actually quite excited with this. I wouldn't say it's one of my favourite editions. I would say Daughter of the Moon Goddess is probably one of their best that they've done for a monthly box. This is like up there though, it's getting there. It's not quite as good, but it's definitely close. Especially with the stenciled edge. And obviously, I just really like the yellow, not gonna lie. I'm quite excited for this. Probably won't get to it anytime soon because I do need to catch up on my book box battles. I'm only moving on to March now, and this is the June book. Who cares? It's fine. I've been ill and busy and doing exams. You guys know me. I've been dying. You always get so much stuff in a Fairyloot box, I feel, whereas Illumicrate these days, I know they've got less stuff and they're trying to make it like higher quality, but it's just not like shining through for me at the moment. Yeah, I think this box is fine. I wouldn't say it's one of my favorites, but it's definitely not bad by any means. If I had to give a, you know, on the spot rating right now, I'd probably say a 3.5 or a 4. Probably more like a 4, because very rarely do I give a 5, so a 4 is pretty good for one of these boxes. So yeah, I would give this a 4, but obviously you will see a bit more of an in-depth review and accurate rating when I do the book box battle. I did also get today, you're actually sitting on it, so I'm gonna, this is random as fuck, but sorry you're lower down. I got my 4th book in the Dandelion Dynasty, I was going to say trilogy, but it's no longer trilogy because this is the 4th book. This is Speaking Bones, so I got this from Broken Binding today. It actually came a bit damaged, but I managed to smooth out the edge and I can't be asked to like ask for a new one. But this book, bro, this book is 1,050 pages long. Okay, minus the glossary, it's 1,045 pages long. And these pages are thin. Good luck to me whenever I actually get to these books. I could knock someone out with this. Just thought I'd show you that as well. Look how cool it is. This is like, it's part of a bigger picture. I'll probably upload it to Instagram. But yeah, I thought I'd show you that. Fuck it, why not? Let's show you my ASOS package. I bought some Converse because they were like 20 quid down from 80 or like 30 quid down from 80 or something like that. Something ridiculous because they weren't normal Converse, they have like lips on or something. Look at that! They were like 30 quid. Converse are expensive, man. So like they were 80 and they were down to like 30. So I bought them because I need some new trainers. Ooh, the bottom looks weird. Ooh. And then I bought a dress as well. I don't actually know why I bought this dress. I have actually no idea why I didn't just buy the Converse. Oh, this is cute though. Okay, this is kind of cute though. Looks like that. Well, I don't actually know why I bought that, but maybe I just felt like it. I deserve it. I'm ill. Anyway, yeah, thanks for watching. I can't be asked to do my outro. Here are all the people I want to say thank you to from my patrons. All of my patrons and stuff is in the links below. All of my links are in the thing below. Hello. Here's the crab. It's still here, probably. Look at all these names. Aren't they amazing? Don't you want to just like say thank you to them alongside me? Don't you think they're so great? These are my deities. They are on my top tier of Patreon and they make my life. They're amazing. And I'm so thankful for them because I would not be able to have the life that I have without them, especially not buying as many books as I do. All my links are in the description, including my Patreon if you want to check it out. If you don't know what goes on my Patreon, then this is what you're missing out on. Me being like this and being very honest with you, and you can be very open with me as well. Yeah, thanks. Bye.